Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome along to our whole family yoga class. Again, it can be pajama yoga if you're just up out of your bed. Pajamas are loose enough that you can do yoga in. So what we're going to do first of all is just settle the body down, quieten the mind down, and just come to a comfortable, easy pose or legs in basket. You can sit on a little cushion, so I've got my cushion here. Just come into the edge of your cushion, so you can take one of the cushions off your couch or a pillow off your bed if you want. You can even roll up your blanket and come to the edge of your blanket. Spine nice and long, and just roll the shoulders back and relax them down. Okay. And you can rest your hands on your knees, or you can place your hands upwards, whatever feels right for you. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in. And let's sigh the breath out. So breathe in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh the breath out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 5. And sigh the breath out for 7. Breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh the breath out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more. Breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sigh out, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just notice how you're feeling this morning. Just asking yourself, are you feeling a little bit tired? Are you feeling a little bit grumpy? Because sometimes this miserable, windy, cold, wet weather can make us feel a wee bit grumpy. Okay? But what we want to do is keep the sun shining in our heart. Okay? So as you close the eyes or keep the eyes closed, imagine the sun is shining in the sky overhead. When we're sitting in our favourite spot, that might be in the garden or on the beach, in the woodlands, anywhere that's special to you. And imagine the rays are shining down upon the body, warming the body up. And you're smiling because you're happy sitting in this sunny place. And you're going to breathe that sunshine and that warm air in and sigh that lovely warm air back out. Feel the sun is shining within you. And breathing back out. And then gently opening the eyes, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead and imagine we're warming our hands against the sun and sigh the arms back down. Smiling because the sun is shining within us, breathing in, warming up the hands against the sun and smiling as we sigh back out. Quite hard to sigh out actually when you're smiling, but we're going to do it anyway. Inhale and sigh back out while you're smiling. Okay, let's roll through the shoulders. And then we're going to imagine that we're pushing imaginary walls away. So let's push, push, push. And then relax the hands down. Roll through the shoulders. And then we're going to push these walls away, pushing away the rain, pushing away the clouds, and relax back down. And again, push away the rainy days, invite the sunshine in, and relax the arms down. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of twisting now. So inhale, sunshine arms, twisting around to the right, left hand on right knee, looking over the right shoulder. Lovely spinal twist, opening up into the body. Feel the sun shining inside you. Inhale, floating arms, twisting round to the left, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhale, floating arms, and again, twisting round to the right. Feel that ball of sunshine getting bigger within you. It's making you smile. Inhale, floating arms, twisting round to the left. Ah. Okay, breathe the arms back in. And rest them back down on the knees. So from easy pose, okay, we're going to open up into the hips a little bit further. And we're going to TP our fingers onto the floor. So coming onto the tips of your fingers, lengthen up through the spine. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just start to creep the fingers forward. And then just come to your halfway point, okay? You might want a little wriggle, just settling into the hips, noticing how the knees feel, how the hips feel. If there's any little achy bits there, make the adjustments. And then breathing out a little bit deeper as you creep forward. Okay, folding forward. You might need to just have a little wriggle, just ironing out these knots in the body. Breathing nice and deeply. And we're going to use that sunshine breath, breathing in sunshine and smiling as you breathe out. Sigh that breath out. Breathing in sunshine and breathing out. Breathing in sunshine and breathing out. And slowly start to tippy toe the fingers back, tippy toe with the fingers. Okay, so let's come up onto our feet and we'll do a little all-over warm-up. Okay, just preparing us for our yoga. We're going to shake the wrists out and shake the whole body. Make yourself like jelly. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Okay, so let's circle through the wrists. And then take a nice big breath in, stretching up. And breathing the arms back down. And again, breathing in. Reaching up towards the ceiling, reach, 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 and breathing the arms back down. Okay, so taking your left arm, and we're going to breathe that left arm up and stretching over to the side, opening up into the side of the body. Breathe in halfway, and sigh the breath out, stretching over. Swapping over, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side stretch over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, stretching over. Okay, now bring the arm up and we're going to swing the arm round. Okay? So just imagine that you're a cowboy on a cattle farm and you're lassoing your lasso, okay? You're getting ready to catch this runaway cow, okay? And then we're going to take it round the opposite way, okay? You're a cowboy on your horse and you're lassoing this lasso round, getting ready to catch the runaway cattle. Okay, I think we better use the other arm now. So taking it round, nice big circles. And then opposite way. And then getting ready and let Let's lasso that cow. Pull it back in. Well done. Okay. We can let it go free now. So let's take a nice big spinal twist. Coming off your back heels. Opening up into the body. Hope you're not hitting the rest of your family members. Give them plenty of room. Okay, we're going to come back to stillness. Okay, so bring the feet closer together. And if you need to hold on to a wall, that's okay. And let's take your weight into the left leg, okay? Just shaking out that right ankle. Just imagine that you've maybe got a toffee stuck to your toe. How did that happen? You're trying to shake it off. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, now we're going to take the foot round in a circle. Imagine you're drawing circles in the sand. Nice big circles. And then the opposite direction. How good are we at drawing with our feet? And then we're going to go one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Okay, let's bend into your knee. Just imagine we're kicking an imaginary football. And then the whole of our leg. Okay, coming back to stillness, lifting the knee up, take it out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind, up, side, behind, up, side, behind. Are you having a little wobble? Up, side, behind. Now, can you take a hold of your foot? Breathing in for 5. And shake it out. Okay, just shake out both legs. So let's root down through that right foot now. Same to the opposite side. Imagine you've got something stuck in your big toe. If you're on the beach, it might be a little crab that's got a hold of your big toe, and we're just going to shake it off. Well done. And then drawing circles in the sand. Nice big circles. You still feel that sunshine shining inside you? Opposite direction. And then one way, other, one way, other, one way, other. Okay, bending the knee. And get ready to swing back and forward. You can imagine we're famous footballers now, and we're kicking that ball into the goal. And then we're going to lift the knee up, out to the side and behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Up, side, behind. Can you take a hold of your foot? Breathing in for 5. And shake it out. Okay. So we're going to come round into all fours now. Okay. And we're going to work with our cat-cow breath. Okay. So do you remember how to do this? Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, and take a nice big inhale coming into cow pose. So you can make noises like a cow if you wish. And then as you breathe out, tuck that tailbone under, pull that belly button towards the spine, pushing up like a really angry cat. And then inhale into the belly, coming back into cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, pull that belly button towards the spine, angry cat. Imagine you're a hissing angry cat. Inhale, back into cow. Exhale, angry cat. Breathing in. into cow pose, and breathing out, angry cat. Now open up the knees a little bit, okay, because we're going to flow coming back into child's pose. So let's breathe in into cow pose, breathing out, angry cat, and from angry cat, arch through the back and come back into child's pose. Okay, extend the hands away out in front. Okay, come back into all fours, breathing into cow, breathe out, angry cat, and then sliding the hips back into child's pose. Coming forward into cow, breathing out, angry cat, and back to child's pose. Okay, come back into all fours. Keep the knees out slightly. We're going to do what we call thread the needle. And you're going to take your right hand and just plant it down onto your mat under your face. Okay? Breathe that left arm up, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, slide that left hand along the floor, bringing your ear and your shoulder down. We're going to do that several times. Inhale, rising that left hand up, gazing up towards the ceiling. Breathing out, sliding that left hand along the floor as the ear and the shoulder comes down. And again, breathing in, left arm comes up. Breathing out, sliding that left arm along the floor. Once more, breathing in, left arm comes up. Breathing out, left arm along the floor. So notice you're resting on your left ear and your left shoulder. I want you to take your attention to your right foot and take that right foot out beside your left hand. Okay, so nice long leg here. And then take your right hand up towards the ceiling and then take that right hand behind the back. Well done. So breathe in here. Few deep breaths. And then bring the hand back through, plant it down, bring that right leg in, and come back up onto all fours. So we're going to turn around for the camera. So we're going to do the same to the opposite side. Just keep the knees open slightly. Take that left hand on the mat, under your face, and then breathing that right arm up towards the ceiling. And breathing out, slide that right hand along the floor. Stretch it out as far as you can. So your ear and your shoulder come down onto the mat. We're going to do the same, breathing in. And breathing out, sliding that right arm along the floor. Well done. Inhale, breathing in. Arm stretches up towards the ceiling. Breathing out, sliding that right arm along the floor. Once more, breathing in that right arm, coming up. Breathing out, right arm sliding along the floor. And rest that ear down and rest your shoulder down. And draw your attention to the left foot this time. And take your left foot out beside the right hand. Take that left arm up towards the ceiling. And see if you can take that left hand round behind your back. Well done. Okay, bring the hand back round, bring the knee back in, coming back up onto all fours again. And we're going to take the hand, in fact, actually, we're going to come down onto tummies. Okay, wee bit of tummy time here. And first of all, we're going to come into what we call the Sphinx pose. And I want you to take your elbows under your shoulders and your palms down. So it's not to be confused with the Cobra pose. Okay, that's when the hands are back here and the elbows are off the ground. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Okay, plant the palms down And bring the feet together. Okay. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in here. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's sigh the breath out here. Sighing out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just take the elbows out to the side and rest our feet down onto the mat and just rock the hips from side to side. Okay, now stretch your hands out in front and we're going to do some leg and arm raises. Okay, so keep the tummies on the mat and take the arms first of all. Okay, so breathing in, right arm comes up and breathing out, right arm goes down. Breathing in, left arm comes up. Breathing out, left arm goes down. Now our leg. Breathing in, right leg rises. Breathe out, right leg goes down. Left leg. Breathe in, left leg rises. Left leg goes down as you breathe out. Back to the arm. Breathing in, right arm rises up. Breathing out, right arm goes down. Left arm, breathing in, left arm. And breathing out. Okay, so we've gone back to the right leg now. Breathing in, right leg comes up. Breathing out, right leg lowers. Breathe in, left leg comes up. Breathing out, left leg goes down. Okay, so we're going to do legs at the same time now. Okay, so we're working towards some Superman poses here. Okay. So as you breathe in, keep the arms out in front and breathing in, legs rising up and breathing out, legs lower. Breathing in, legs rising up. Breathing out, legs lower down. Breathing in, legs rising up. Breathing out, legs lower down. Okay, we're going to introduce arms now. I'm going to make it a little more difficult because we're going to do alternate. So if the right arm comes up, the left leg comes up. Okay, so breathe in, right arm, left leg. Breathing out, back down. Breathe in, left arm and right leg comes up. Breathe out, left arm and right leg goes down. Breathe in, right arm, left leg. Breathe out, back down. Breathe in, left arm, right leg. Breathe out, back down. And bring the hands back under the face, okay? Open the feet nice and wide, coming into crocodile pose and just shimmy the hips from side to side. You might even want to wiggle the feet as well. Okay, so let's bring the arms down by your side now. Bring your legs back together. And we're going to be flying on our tummies. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, arms, legs, and head rises up. And breathing out as it lowers back down. Breathing in, head, arms, and legs. Draw the shoulders back. Breathing out, lowering back down. Breathing in, floating on your tummies. And breathing out, back down. One more. Breathing in, legs and arms and head comes up. And breathing out, back down. Bring the hands back under the cheeks or the face. Open up the legs and just shimmy the hips from side to side. Okay. Bring the legs back together and take the right arm down by your side. Okay. Take that left hand out in front and bend into the right knee. Okay, and if you can reach back with your right arm onto your right foot, that's fine. If you need to take a strap around the foot, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay, or you can hold on to your trouser leg if they're not too short. Okay, so you want to bend that right knee and take that left hand back to take a hold of the foot. So take that left hand out in front, and then you're going to breathe into the tummy, rising up, and breathing back out again. Breathing in, floating on the tummy, breathing back out. One more. Breathe in, floating on the tummy, and breathe back out. Okay, drop the leg and the arm down. Come back into crocodile. Just shimmy the hips from side to side. Okay, we're going to do it on the opposite side now, so bring the feet back together. Stretch that right arm out in front, bend into that left knee, and take that left arm back. Okay, see if you can get a hold of your foot with that left hand or using a strap. And then breathing in, push the foot into the hand as you rise up into half pole, and breathing back out, coming back down. Breathing in, floating on the tummy, breathing back out. One more. Breathing into the tummy, floating on the tummy, and back down. Okay, let the leg go. Bring the hands back under your face. Open up the legs and just shimmy the hips from side to side. Okay. So we're going to come into the full bow, and if you can imagine, it's somebody's birthday, and this is the shape you're making for wrapping the present up in a beautiful big bow. Just bring the legs back together, bend into the knees, and then take the hands down by your side and take a hold of the feet. Okay, so you need to roll the shoulders back as well. Open up into the chest. And then breathing in, pushing the feet into the hands, open up, lift the heart through, and breathing out, lower back down. Breathing in, floating on the tummy, and breathing out, lowering back down. Breathing in, floating on the tummy, and breathing back out. We'll go for one more. See how you feel. Breathe in, rising back up, and breathing back out. Let's have another little rest in crocodile and crescent. Just shimmy the hips from side to side. Okay, well done. So bring the feet back together and take the hands out in front. And we're going to come into crescent or a banana shape now. So what I want you to do is walk your feet over to the right side of the mat, and then walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. So you're getting a nice big stretch down that left side of the body. Still floating on the tummy. Three deep breaths. And then gently walk the hands back to the centre and walk the feet back to the centre. So we're going to do the same onto the opposite side. Walk the feet to the left side of the mat and the hands over to the left side. So imagine you're now a banana or a croissant. Feel that lovely big stretch down that right hand side of the body. 3 deep breaths. And then gently walking the hands and feet back to centre. Okay, so we're going to do that once more on each side. So walking the feet over to the right side and the hands. So just imagine banana or a croissant. Just stretching open that left side of the body. Doesn't that feel wonderful? And your body's weightless here. Resting the weight of the body into the mat. Walking the hands and the feet back to centre. And we're going to do it back over to the left side now. So walking the feet and the hands over to the left. Opening up into that right side of the body. Three big breaths. And then come back to centre. Okay. So from here, let's bring the hands under the shoulders now. So we're going to come into our cobra pose, or snake. So hands under the shoulders, top of the feet together. Rest the forehead down. And then just imagine that snake is starting to waken up, breathing in, head rises up. Nice open heart. And then breathing back out. Snake is going back to sleep again. Resting with forehead down on the mat. Breathing in. Breathe into that belly. Allow that belly to rise up. Lift your heart forward. Breathing back out. One more. Breathing in, rising up. And breathing back out. Okay. Just take the hands back into the head, come back into your crocodile. Just shimmy the hips from side to side. Okay, well done. So from here, we're going to roll over onto our left side, okay? And bring your elbow under your shoulder. Take your legs out in front of you. As long as you're still seeing the camera, okay? And you're going to stack one foot on top of the other, okay? Bring your hands down in front of you. And breathing in, start to raise that right leg up. Now I want you to keep the side of your foot nice and level, okay? You can have a look down at the foot. And then as you breathe out, lowering the leg down. Okay, it's going to get a little bit more difficult. Breathing in, raising that right leg or that upper leg up and back down. Okay, now keep the toes pointing forward. Okay, don't point the toes towards the ceiling. Breathing that right leg up, keep the toes pointing forward, pushing the heel back and lowering back down. Breathing the leg up and then take the leg out to the front of you. Okay, and back. Don't drop it down onto the foot. Swing that leg round to the front, get a nice stretch down the back of the leg and draw it back. Don't lower it down. Draw the leg back in front. You're doing really well. And draw it back. Now still keep that leg floating and bring the knee into the chest. push the foot back out. Bring the knee back into the chest. Push that foot back out. We're going to do it one more time. Bringing that knee into the chest and push it out. Okay, so roll over onto your right side now. As long as you make sure you can see what's going on in the camera. So your right elbow's under your right shoulder, plant your hands down, and let's take the legs nice and long, pushing away with the heels. Okay, stacking one foot on top of the other. Okay, so as you breathe into that left leg, let it rise up. Keep the top of the leg level, toes pointing forward, and lower that left leg back down. Breathing in, that left leg rises, pushing the heel away. Breathing that leg back down again. Breathing the leg up, and let's swing it round to the front of us. Keep it off the ground and sweep it back. Bringing it forward, and let's take it back again. One more time, swinging it forward. Hope you've got enough room, and swinging it back. Now keep that leg floating in the air and bring the knee into the chest and push that heel away. Bring the knee into the chest and push that heel away. And bring the knee into the chest and push it away and rest back down. So we're going to come into what we call a mermaid pose. So coming up, still sitting on your right hip, and bring that lower right leg in front of you and the lower left leg to the side. Okay, so imagine you're a mermaid sitting on top of a rock, out to sea, a lovely sunny day. In fact, I think the sun has started to creep through. And we're going to twist round. So we're sitting on our right hip, so we're twisting round to the right, left hand on right knee. Just flicking back your golden locks of the mermaid. Imagine your tail is swishing. 3 deep breaths here. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to face the front. And we're going to switch over onto that left hip now. So just take your legs to the opposite side. So the mermaid has decided to swish her tail to the opposite side, and we're twisting around to the left. Right hand or left knee. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to center. Well done. Take the legs out in front and just give them a wee shake out here. Okay. So let's imagine that we're now a boat on a river. I can hear you already. Oh no. Okay, some of you know what's coming up. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just rowing our boat. So we're going to lean forward and just imagine that we're rowing the boat. So we're working the oars. You can tell I've not been on a boat very often, okay? And we're really getting our muscle power into it. Leaning forward, coming back, leaning forward, coming back. Our boat's picking up speed. Leaning forward, coming back, leaning forward, coming back. We're doing really well. We're really picking up a lot of speed here. Okay. And unfortunately, there's a little bit of water coming into the boat. Okay, so we're just going to slow the boat down. We're going to secure the oars. Okay, I think we'll maybe just bring them inside. And we're going to creep the toes up. Okay, so creeping the toes up, you can take a hold underneath, okay, and just creeping the toes up. Or if you're feeling quite strong, you can take your hands out in front. And you can feel that boat bobbing along, bobbing along. And what do we see coming up? We see a tunnel coming up. Oh dear. So as we're bobbing along, we need to lower the boat down to go through the tunnel, and then we can sit back up again. We still want to keep our feet out of the water. Our bottom's okay because it's on a seat. Oh no, there's another tunnel coming up. So we have to lower down, and it's a little bit rocky. We can feel the boat rocking about. It's a long dark tunnel, and then we're coming back up again. And what we're going to do, we're going to have to get a little bucket and get that water out. Okay, so we're going to cross our feet at the ankles, we're going to keep our feet floating, and we're going to get the buckets and chuck the water out of the boat. What an imagination I've got, eh? So we're getting rid of it all, and then we're going to bring our feet up beside our bottom, and we're back to safety. Okay. I think we'll go another little boat trip. So let's take our legs out. The boat's all nice and dry now. And it's getting a little bit rocky again. So we're going to take our arms up, and we need to fold forward because there's another little tunnel here. And then breathing the arms back up. Another tunnel coming up. Let's fold forward so we can get through that tunnel. And come back up again. There's one more tunnel coming up. Let's fold forward, ducking our heads down. And coming back up again. Okay. Thank goodness for that. No more tunnels. So let's imagine we're just coming out of our boat, we've tied it up, and we're coming onto some nice dry land. Okay. And there's lots of lovely flowers round about us. And there's bumblebees. And we just feel really at peace. It's a lovely sunny day. We can feel the heart, the sun shining in our heart. And we're going to inhale the arms back up again, just feeling the warmth of the sun and breathing the arms back down. Okay. And then we're going to bring our palms together like petals of a flower. Okay. And as we breathe, we're just going to imagine that we're breathing in the scent of this lovely flower. So just lean forward. And just sigh the breath out. And breathing the scent in of this lovely flower. And sigh the breath out. And we can hear the bumblebees coming close by. And to hear the bumblebees better, let's just take our fingers onto our ears. And we're going to do a nice bumblebee breath. Okay, it's called a Brahmarai breath. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just placing our fingers, shutting out the outside noise and making a bee noise. Okay, so let's breathe in. I'm going to do it once more, breathing in. And then bringing the hands back into that beautiful flower again. Take a smell of the flower and sigh the breath out. Okay. And we're going to come back round onto hands and knees. And we're going to imagine that we're a little doggy now. Okay. So just planting the hands out in front. We're a really happy dog. And we're going to tuck these toes under, pushing the hips up, and we're going to wag our tail. Okay. Just wagging the tail from side to side, bending one knee, then the other. And then we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. Okay, so we're coming into a ragdoll now. And just flop forward like a ragdoll. Just soften the knees, bend the knees. And then just gently sweep the hands from side to side. And then coming back to stillness, let's walk the hands back out again into that happy dog, wagging its tail, wagging its tail. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Happy doggies. And then coming to stillness, walk the hands back towards the feet again, back into a ragdoll. And just sweeping the hands from side to side. Imagine you're sweeping the floor with your hands. And then coming back to stillness, walking the hands back out to a happy doggy. And then from happy doggy, we're going to come into a pigeon pose. So bring the knees down and you're going to slide that right knee forward and bring the foot across to the other side of the mat. And then just slide that left leg back. Okay, so right knee at right side of the mat, foot comes across diagonally. And then lowering down into pigeon pose. You might want to stack the hands, gentle fists. You may even want to take your head down onto a cushion. Remember and breathe. Nice big breath in for 5. And let's sigh the breath in. Breathing in. And sigh the breath out. Okay, now we're going to slowly come back up, plant the hands down, tuck the back toes under, and push back to our downward dog again. And just let's take that little dog for a wee walk, bending one knee, then the opposite, wagging our happy tail. And then drop the knees down, slide that left knee forward, bringing that foot across, sliding that right leg back, and just slowly lowering down, whatever feels right for you. You can stack the fists, or you can bring your head down onto the cushion, down onto the hands. Nice big breath in, and breath in. Nice big breath in, and breathing out. One more big breath in, and breathing out. Well done. Okay. So let's just come back up into our down dog. Walking out the dog for the last time. And then we're going to come round onto your bottom. Bend your knees. Come down onto your back. And just open up the arms and then just gently rock the knees over to one side and then over to the other. Rocking over to one side and then over to the other. And let's stretch the legs out. If you've got a blanket close by or a cushion, just pop that blanket over you. You can pop your cushion behind your head and close the eyes. Okay. And as you close the eyes, I want you to take one hand or your left hand to your heart, another hand to your tummy. And just feel both your hands moving up and down as you breathe. So just close the eyes, lying down on the floor. Feel your hands moving with your heart and your tummy. Gently moving with each breath. Now rest your hands at your sides as you notice the ways you can breathe. And imagine there's a candle in front of you. You can even hold up one finger in front of your mouth and pretend it's a candle. And as you breathe out, blow the air out through your mouth very slowly. Feel the air on your finger. Imagine that you are blowing enough air to make the flame of the candle flicker, but not enough to blow it out. You will need to blow very, very softly. When you breathe in, imagine that the flame of the candle flickers as it leans towards you. As you breathe out, the flame flickers and leans away. Imagine the flame of the candle moving in and out with each breath as you take. And just closing the eyes. Just enjoying your relaxation. Imagine again that you're in your favourite place. The sun is shining within your heart, and you also feel the heat of the sun shining down on you. Feel really happy in your happy place. You feel relaxed and contented, knowing that you're loved and nurtured, and looking forward to the day ahead, whatever you're doing, even if it's just a little walk. Enjoy that and know the sun is shining inside you. And imagine you're like a cat purring, breathing in. And as you breathe out, purr. Breathing in and purring out. Breathing in, breathing out, purring. And now as you breathe, you can sigh and relax. Breathing in and sigh as you breathe out. Breathing in, sigh as you breathe out. Breathing in, sigh as you breathe out. And now let's imagine that your body is like a balloon, filling up as you breathe in and emptying as you breathe out. Let your ribs expand out to the sides like a balloon expanding, and then letting the air out like a balloon that is empty. The balloon expands, and then the air goes up. And then you can even imagine that you're blowing up a balloon. Imagine that you are breathing air into your lungs, and when you breathe out through your mouth, imagine that you're blowing up a balloon. Each breath you blow out, makes the balloon get even bigger. Imagine filling the balloon as it gets bigger and bigger with each breath out. Breathe in, and then blow the balloon up even more, bigger and bigger and bigger. And now, let's imagine letting go of the balloon. So it flies around the room as the air escapes. Feel your body relaxing, just like a limp, empty balloon. Continue breathing. And now, see how slowly you can breathe out. First breathe in. Now breathe out very slowly. Out, out. When you can't breathe out any more air, let's breathe in again. And then breathing out very slowly. Out, out. Once more, breathing in very slowly and breathing out, out. And now, bringing awareness back into the fingers and the toes, and let's give them a little wiggle. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles, breathing the arms up overhead, stretching out, giving your body a lovely long stretch, and allow the arms to float back down again. And again, breathing the arms in, stretching out, push the heels away, push, 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 and relaxing the arms back down. Hug your knees in and just rock the hips from side to side, massaging into the low back. And then rolling over onto your right side for a moment. Setting your attention for the rest of the day, full of happiness. And then allow yourself to come back up into your easy pose. Legs in baskets. Let's just honor the person that we are and say our magic yoga words, bringing the palms together. Namaste. I hope you've enjoyed your practice this morning.